Okay. Um, I thought it would be appropriate to dress as a banana. Even though I don't actually like bananas, I only like the smaller bananas you get in Asia. Yeah, I like this. Yeah. Anyway, I just like the aesthetic of a banana, okay? Okay. So this first photo, where is it? Okay. First photo is a wrap that I got at Nettle Market in near Finsbury Park, and I cannot stop thinking about this. I have never stopped thinking about how good this was, and I know I'm not the only one. This is a donut at the same market that I queued an hour for. It was good, but not an hour queue good. This is my amazing scrambled egg. These are my amazing boiled eggs. This is a cheesecake and some taco, I think. This is a spread that my aunt put on, my French aunt. Every time we visit her, it's an amazing spread. I don't remember what meat it was, but it had marrow in it, so I'm guessing it was lamb. I'm not good at the different properties of different meats. This is a Breton pastry that I made with praline, and it was so good. I was really proud of it actually, because I'd never made them before, and it turned out really good. Okay, strawberry and cream cake, which I made before my sister's birthday, which you will realise soon is odd. Okay. This is a thing, shakshuka, pasta. I love this pasta dish. This is my favourite pasta dish. Just like tomato, basil, prawns, garlic, lemon, olive oil. That's it. Oh, and parmesan. Basically all the best things in one. Okay, then this is my sister's birthday, where I made a strawberry cake, but I made a bit ham and did diplomat cream and strawberry mousse and like white chocolate on top and made it into a heart. Okay, this is a wrap thing. This is tostadas, I think that's how you say it. And I made this a year later actually, but I didn't take a picture of it. And I accidentally spiked myself because I put sweet potato fries on them, and the sweet potato fries I baked in a tray that the week before had been used by my ex to make weed brownies. And I spiked myself and thought I was going insane and called my doctor. And then as I was waiting for the phone to ring, I realised that I had spiked myself and had to tell my doctor how much of an idiot I was. Okay, this was a perfect chicken, but it wasn't actually, it was a bit dry. This was a really good roast. This was a strawberry ice cream cake, and then this is the spread that me and my sister put on for some reason. And then this is a chocolate ice cream cake. These are the best cakes. It took us so long to find them because I had them when I was like 13, and then it was like going back to France every year to visit my grandparents, and we never found them or never got them again for some reason. And then we did get them, and we realised that it wasn't actually ice cream, it was like a mousse, and I was always trying to recreate it with ice cream, and then it was too frozen and it wasn't working. It's a frozen mousse cake. Okay, mussels, nachos, some spread. I think I made this, but I don't remember making this. But it's something I wanted to make. It's like a meringue roulade, and you'll see that roulade is very common for me to make. I don't know why I kept taking pictures of these shit wraps. This was a viral recipe, the feta and cherry tomato pasta. You just like mash it all together and add it to pasta. Very good. This is a dal recipe that my family friend made in his Sri Lankan book, R.I.P., R.I.P., R.I.P. This is a really good Sri Lankan dal recipe. Okay. Food. My first ever steak tartare. I really liked it. And then I got fish as the main, and I remember thinking I should have got tartare as the main and fish as the starter because the tartare was better. I made these. I obviously like this pasta recipe. Sticky toffee pudding, carrot cake. I don't actually know what this is or if I made it. It looks like it could be jerk chicken, but God, that's a sad jerk chicken if it is. This is a Italian pop-up restaurant that my sister took me to for my birthday. It was very good gnocchi, although she wasn't impressed with it. My friend made me Lady Gaga cake for my birthday on the 23rd of October 2021. Okay, steak. Looks like a very good steak. This was pho that I had for a friend's birthday, and I didn't like pho, but it was their birthday, so okay, I'll go for pho. This is macaroni and cheese, and this is, which I don't think I made because of I've never made it well, and that looks very good. I never put enough cheese in it. This is a porchetta, which I don't actually have a picture on my phone of the finished result, which I'm guessing because I took a lot of photos on my camera, and I'm just doing this video based on my iPhone camera roll. So yeah, you'll have to just, some of the best things I've eaten won't actually be on here because they're in there. Okay, this was at Christmas. I think my aunt put this together. This is a Yule log that she made, and this is something that my sister probably made. I'm guessing it's a pistachio pesto and prawn pasta, which I remember being very good. Okay, just a roast. I think this is pre-Christmas, 19th of December. This was our Christmas house dinner, and then I wasn't able to go to Germany because we weren't allowed on our flights because it was COVID. There's a new variant had just popped up, and we weren't allowed to leave the country. Anyway, so I went to my aunt, my grandmother's in Swansea, and then I made one roulade for her, and the next day I took the other roulade to my aunt's house because I was having Christmas dinner. And that was the Christmas dinner, and then this is the next day, Boxing Day, and this is my a chip butty with Coca-Cola. I think I was quite hungover, among other things. Okay, this is Wong Kai in Chinatown, and it's famous for really bad service. The service was fine, I know. Steak sandwich. Steak should always be between slices of sourdough with they're not caramelized onions. What are they? Like vinegar, some salt, some sugar. Leave them in water for a while, then put them on top of the steak. Yeah. This is tachin, and this is a spread that I think I make. That's moussaka, and then that is a bulgur wheat salad. That looks like a very me thing to do, so I think I did all this. This was at my parents'. This is really good chicken. This is, here my fried eggs. Look how good those are. Wow. Okay. Lemon meringue pie, one of my favourite desserts. And then this is raclette that I had in Zurich, and it was actually mediocre. And I was like, oh, raclette's nothing. What's so good about raclette? The raclette will come back. This is a mediocre Swiss pizza thing. This was an incredible Swiss manchego. Oh my God, I still think about this cheese. And I know when I visit my parents next, I'm flying into Zurich, so we can go get it. Okay. Yes, okay. Now I need to make a mental note of that and remind my dad. Okay, some incredible Swiss chocolate. This was a expensive yakitori restaurant that I went to because of my ex was like, take me somewhere nice. And so I, of course, went, oh shit, nice means expensive, and just found an expensive place that I thought wasn't too expensive, and then it was too expensive. But it was very good. Like, the food was incredible. It was so rich, though. And he ended up saying this was very you food, and I don't know if that's probably a bad comment to make, but I think he liked it. But would I care what he thinks or what he thought? Anyway, I actually really like using cannellini beans around this time. This was a leftover sandwich, like everything leftovers. Oh wait a minute, it's chicken, the Japanese chicken recipe, chicken katsu curry sandwich and egg. Oh, okay. This is a very small chicken. I started making lots of cornbread. Turns out cornbread is delicious. Ice cream from the Dulwich Ice Gelateria. Love that place. That's like pork, mince, fried until it's super crispy and then put on top of like noodles, like instant noodles with silken tofu and like spring onions and garlic and sizzling oil. I really should have brought food. Okay, more noodles. I think this is my sister's spread because it's ceviche and that's her thing, for sure. I don't know, that looks kind of mediocre. A very nice breakfast spread. Yes. Ooh, and now we're a year later, 23rd of April again, and here's my sister's strawberry and cream cake. So you see it's a thing. Yeah, that looks like a rather bad French grilled cheese. French grilled cheese, just grilled cheese. That's a pretty bad grilled cheese. Okay, my grandfather took us to his Oxford and Cambridge club, and this was the starter and my main and my dessert. It was very good. I think this is Hunter's chicken curry. Hunter's chicken stew. Yeah, and then that's that Porto wine that I love. Okay, I don't know. That looks fine. I don't know what that is. I think that's my sister actually, but I made the salad. It's leftover salad. That looks like it's gonna be. There's like kebabs, like Middle Eastern inspired kebabs. That's when you cut the bone out the middle, the spatchcock chicken. I think that was really good. And the potatoes were amazing. Oh, and the sauce on top, I don't remember what that sauce is. I think it's Zug. Am I saying that right? Probably not. Okay, this is a... Why am I saying this if you can't see what it is? Crisps, ham, cheese, white bread. I was quite depressed around the 9th of June. Oh yeah. 9th of June is not a good day for me. 2 years running, it was a very bad day. Okay, this is Glastonbury, 23rd of June. I was happy because I was at Glastonbury. But I remember not eating much because it's expensive to eat at Glastonbury, and I was spending all my money on alcohol, among other things. And I just, I didn't eat enough. This is my sister's arancini. And this is, that Porto wine is back. Although that looks like breakfast. I think that must be from the night before. This is Eggs Benedict, which is obviously birthday breakfast for anyone who I'm around. Okay, Indian takeaway. Fish and chips, cockles. Cockles are great, but yeah, of course the bits of sand that you get in them can be fucking annoying sometimes. I just like anything that's weird and from the sea. Pavlova, that's me again. This is like my standard lunch that I would have when I was working at the East Dulwich Tavern. I don't miss any of this. I had it way too much. This is the spread that we put on for, me and my sister put on for my cousin's engagement party in France. And then this is like all the leftovers inside French bread. Leftovers inside bread is one of the best things. So like a few days before, my cousins had made dauphinoise potatoes and they'd done a very good job. And then 2 days later, my dad is like, I'm going to make dauphinoise potatoes. And it just feels like an insult when you compare them. But I don't think he did that on purpose, although maybe. Okay, this is a lunch that I had with my mum, and these are eggs. I think this is another Hunter's chicken stew. I don't actually know what this is or where this was. It looks like aubergine with peanut on it. I don't know whose hand that is. Or I don't know. I don't remember this. I think I wanted to draw this peach, but it is so hard to find good peaches, and that does look like a good peach. This is I think, Ethiopian restaurant. I've been wanting to get Ethiopian for a while, and this wasn't quite what I wanted, but it was. I remember it being so good. No, this is Caribbean. This isn't Ethiopian. Oh, okay. Very good avocado. This is in France for... Okay, no, last year we couldn't get to France for Christmas, so 25th of December 2022. This is Christmas 22. We got to France this time. Okay, this is the beef Wellington that my dad always makes at Christmas. And then that is the food, it's very pink, it's good. The roulade that I made, obviously, every Christmas. Another tachin. This is the third time that's come in, or fourth time, I think. Fourth time I've made one of these. I love them. Limoncello tiramisu. Limoncello tiramisu. Okay, so my grandfather took us to this fancy Michelin-starred restaurant, and it had, I don't remember what any of these things were, but they were all very delicious. Yeah, okay, and now we have the raclette, at last. Okay, so my aunt made raclette, and she had one of the little things you put the little frying pan you put under the heat, the cheese, and you pour the cheese on top of your potatoes and your cured meats and your whatever. And I remember I ate half a tub of bacon, raw, because I thought it was cured meat. It was like round bacon. It was in rounds, and it looked like ham. And so I ate half of it. I don't regret that though. It was delicious. Okay, fish and chips, empty noodle container, and then we have my favourite steak tartare, one that I made. Which is the best fillet. Okay, and this looks like 26th of February. I was probably quite hungover, but that's what I do when I'm hungover and I'm in one of my moods where I can cook up a feast. But also my mum might have cooked it. I think I was in Germany. Okay, this is the last meal that I had before I left London. It is Ethiopian, and it was incredible. I've been wanting it for so long. It's like this big, it's not buckwheat. I have forgotten what flour they use, like a big pancake. It's got a sourdough taste. It's so delicious. Okay, this is just an airport food I had in Abu Dhabi. Okay, now I'm in India. Okay, burger. And that's a burger. Okay, this was in Goa. It was okay. This was in Kochi. It was really good. This was fine. This was Kochi as well. So good. Yeah, we're still in Kochi. And now we're at this yoga retreat, and like everything I had was just vegetarian and healthy and delicious, and just felt like it was just filling my soul up as wow. Okay, this is quite a lot of it. It was 4 days and it was incredible. This is in Jodhpur, and it was also delicious. I love having like 20 curries and like just lots of bread to dip and just yeah. Jodhpur. This lassi, I've never tasted anything like it, and I don't think I ever will again until I go back to Jodhpur. Yeah. Oh wait, the first two. Oh wait, we were in Jaipur. Now we're in Jodhpur. And Jodhpur was my favorite. Loved all the food here. Delicious, 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 delicious. This is Mumbai. I've forgotten what those are called. Maybe I'll do a little note at the bottom. But yeah, delicious. Okay, so now we're finally in Vietnam, which I've been here for a year, and you'll find that there's a lot less pictures of food because I kind of stopped taking pictures of food because I kind of started eating the exact same thing every single day for every single meal, or like not every single day for every single meal, but Monday, same thing for dinner, and then Tuesday, same thing for breakfast, Wednesday, same thing, like set foods for each meal of the week. Okay, I tried to cook some food for myself and it didn't really go down very well, so I stopped. Also, it seemed to be just as expensive or more than going out for food. I was introduced to a lot of weird foods in Vietnam. This salad is a salad that I absolutely adore. It's just like underripe papaya with, I mean, that's going to be covered by the picture, but still, I want it to be. Underripe papaya with carrot and chili. Okay, wraps are very common in Vietnam, like fresh spring roll wraps. I didn't like the snails. No. This is a spread, I think, for Jay's birthday back 25th of April last year. More wraps. I go to this restaurant a lot for breakfast. And this is buncha, which I have a lot for breakfast recently. But I didn't like it for the first year, for the first like 10 months I was here, maybe 9 months. But now I'm just bored of everything else, so. Wraps, bunda, I think we went to, this is just there's lots of really good spreads, I have to admit. Yes. That I've only had one, it's called Tit Miss Meat. I've had it twice in a year. Okay, I cannot tell you how many lychee I've eaten in that one season where it was popular, but it was a lot of fucking lychee. Like, I'm just June. May, June is when is lychee season, and it is incredible. Okay, Korean. Just a regular old banh mi. Nem. This is like a rice paste bean cake thing, and it's really hard to find like this sort of food as a tourist. And I find that the best foods in Vietnam are things that you can't find as a tourist. And I don't really know why the tourists come here and say the food is amazing, because I don't actually like much of the tourist stuff. Except for pho, which I like now. If you remember, I didn't like pho when I had it before, but now I like pho. So, yeah. Sushi, fish. I don't like this jelly stuff. I'm not a fan of this steamed jelly meat thing. I do like this dried fish. This is like one of the 3 times I had tried to have Western food in this city, and it's just so bad that there's no point. It's never going to satisfy your craving for Western food. Okay. Going through the Vietnamese food, I'm a bit more bored. I'm just kind of tired of Vietnamese food. Ice cream. Fried chips, chicken. More chicken. This is really good chicken, actually. This place has very good chicken. That skin is so crispy. This was actually very good, but I find it's inconsistent with what is inside it, and I can't deal with that inconsistency. I don't think I like this. I love this. These like little fried garlic. It's incredible how they get this garlic to be like that. And that's goose or duck or something between goose and duck. Every time I say it's a duck, they're like no. Say it's a goose, they're like no. It's a negang. Yeah. I went to France because my parents paid for the flight, so to see them. So that was, I think, pistachio pesto again that my sister made, roulade that I made, and alligator or crocodile. Alligator. Yes, and it's kind of like tandoori tasting, like it's got like be made in a clay oven, but like I would say it's like turkey meat that's been like turkey ham, like smoked turkey ham. Yeah, so it's kind of ham-like, but it's chicken. It's in between chicken and ham, and smoky. More pho and sushi, and I love this seaweed that like looks like fish eggs. It's really good. This is oysters. And this was the most amazing seafood meal. And this crab was probably the best crab I've ever had in my entire life. This, as you can see, is incredible meat. We did not have enough of this. I've never actually seen it in Vietnam, apart from at this one place that we were at. I ate a lot of pomegranates in Vietnam. This is cassava and like coconut and like a sweet sauce, and it is incredible, and I don't know why I haven't eaten more cassava in my life. Okay, my boss for my birthday got me a jelly cake with like bits of creme caramel inside. It's delicious. She knew I hated the icing that they put on their cakes in Vietnam. I really don't like their icing, but their jelly is really good. Oysters, again, a nice spread. This was for a leaving do, I think. More cassava and dried bananas. Dried bananas are very good. Okay, lemon chicken. It is possible to have too much burrata on pizza. This was too much burrata. The sweet potato in Vietnam is incredible. It's so sweet, and the texture is so creamy. I don't know why sweet potato in Europe is so shit. Like, can we get these variety, please? Because I never liked sweet potato in the UK. I mean, it reminds me of the time that I got high and spiked myself because of sweet potato. Yeah. Anyway, skewers. These skewers are very good. I haven't been going back here because they were quite expensive. This was our Christmas feast, which I didn't take a picture of on my phone. I would have taken a picture on there, but yeah. More alligator. And that's McDonald's on the way to Sumatra. Fruit. I found that I like snake fruit. I like any fruit that's like weird, and there's a weird way you have to eat it or peel it, or like I just like how the variety of fruit, the variety of ways to eat the fruit, and how animalistic it feels. I just like living my Mowgli fantasy. Okay. This was the spread that we had in the jungle. More fruit. This is fish and incredibly spicy sauce. And this is more fish with manageably spicy sauce. And then another McDonald's. And I think it's quite sad, but that is the last image. The last image that I have of the food that I've eaten in the last 2 years is McDonald's. Yeah. Like I said, there's a lot more pictures of food, but they're on my camera. I know there's some pictures missing. Like I can still picture, but I think I may have started deleting pictures of food. Anyway, if you made it this far, then I would suggest you get a life. Bye-bye.